Accounts and descriptions of Columbia commission stones may not be disseminated without express written consent. You know what that time it is? We're welcoming you to the morning update presented by Westover Air Reserve Base. It's that time though for Mr. Steve. It's easy for. Does anyone need to use this repeater?
On the 440, just making a general announcement on the 146.940 simplex frequency that the 2-meter repeater is down. You're able to call in, but there is no output. I say again, the 2-meter repeater is down. You can talk into it and you'll crossband over to the 440. All stations, please stand by. Whiskey 1, Alpha Echo Zulu, clear.
Let me just drop the CL127.3 offset. Let me just press this to go to.
Does anyone need to use this?
Let me just turn off the CTTTS, turn it off. I'll have it on the. I'll put it back to CL120.3 once the rest of
Confirmed. This is Whiskey 1, Alpha Echo Zulu. This net will begin at 0845 hours local time.
Do we have audio of that again? KCO1 DCO? If not, then I can do the KA2TDI repeater.
Good morning. This is Whiskey 1, Alpha Echo Zulu. My name is Easy and my location is in Holyoke, Mass. And I will be your net control station this morning for the Pioneer Valley 440 section of the Western Mass emergency net that is replacing the 2-meter section. I say again, the 440 section of the Western Mass emergency net is replacing the 2-meter section, and we will only have one net this morning.
Thanks, if you wanna. Yeah, I have a technical with the 440. I mean, let's get to.
This is Whiskey 1 Alpha Echo Zulu. Calling up KC1. I came.
Easy, KC1IK.
Stand by. I lost power here. My radio went down. I may have blown a fuse again with this battery system.
Copy that. Do you want to keep going or do you want me to take over?
Roger, if you could, please. Let me troubleshoot this and try to get back in.
I'll represent the rest of the parts of the net. While Whiskey 1 Echo Zulu does the troubleshooting. Okay, this net is open to all licensed amateurs, regardless of affiliation or location, and meets every Sunday at 0845 hours local time. Normally on the Mount Tom 2-meter repeater, but today we're doing on the Mount Tom 440 repeater on a frequency of 443.200 megahertz with a PL of 127.3 negative offset. If you want to crossband with the 2-meter repeater, you will have a crossband with the 443.200 from the 146.940 with a PL of 127.3 negative offset. Boop. This is a directed net. Please do not break the net. Please do not leave it without first informing the net control station whenever possible. If you have an emergency or priority traffic and need to access this repeater, you may do so at any time by saying the word break. The Western Mass Emergency Net is a part of the Amateur Radio Emergency Service and the National Traffic System. The purpose of this net is to handle any traffic, conduct any races and areas business, supply any information concerning activities of local amateur radio clubs, and to answer any questions pertaining to races, areas, and NTS operations. The first call will be for races, areas, or NTS officials. When checking in officials, we are working for the following information: your call sign using proper phonetics, your name, your location, your power source, your title, and your affiliation. You must call many or EC for good morning. Also, if you are on the crossband 2-meter or the 440 machine, please state if you have any traffic to handle or announcements to make after the net has checked in. Races, areas, and NTS officials only, please call now.
And NTS officials only, please call now. KC1FQB, standing by. The repeater is down. Here is November 1 X-Ray Whiskey Sierra N1 XWS. Name is Corey, located in Adams, Mass, running commercial power. I am the EC for Berkshire County Aries and Skywarn. I am on the 440 machine. And then for the gentleman, I think that I heard in there, the 94 is down. It will crossband you through, but it's not transmitting through there, if I have that correct. N1 XWS. Here is Bravo, Quebec. Randy, commercial power on UHF, traffic. Here, County. Yeah. Whiskey 1, India, Kilo, Whiskey, Ian, Southwick. Battery tower, 440. Everything Western Mass, right, direct up on the town, Southwick. No traffic, no issues, good morning. The net wishes to recognize the following officials. November 1, X-Ray, Whiskey, Sierra, Corey, and Adams. Charlie 1, Papa, Bravo, Quebec, Randy, and Hampton. Whiskey 1, India, Kilo Whiskey, Ian, and Southwick. Morning, everyone. That's it. This is November 1, India, Victor Tango, Dan, Holyoke Races, in Holyoke. Portable, battery power, no traffic. Good morning. The net also like to recognize November 1, India, Victor Tango, Dan from Holyoke. Good morning, Dan, and thank you for checking in. This is Whiskey 1 Alpha Echo Zulu. My name is Easy and my location is in Holyoke. I'm on battery power and affiliated with Western Mass Aries, Skywarn, and Races operator for the city of Holyoke. I have one announcement after the net check this. I am on the repeater and net control station this morning for the Pioneer Valley 440 section of the Western Mass Emergency Net.
Once again, the 440 is replacing the 2-meter.
Are there any stations with announcements that need to be made before general check-in? Please check in with just your call sign now.
yeah, you're on it.
Nothing heard. The net will now begin a general roll call. When checking in, net control is looking for the following information: your call sign, using proper phonetics, your name, your location, your power source, any emergency group affiliation, and if you are on the of course, you're going to be on the 440 machine. Please state if you have any traffic to handle.
Oh, yeah, man, you're on the crossband 2 meter.
After the net has checked in. Stations with or without traffic, first letter suffix, alpha through delta. Please call now.
Of course, you're on the 440, man. Nothing heard.
Nothing heard. Stations with or without traffic, first letter suffix, echo through hotel. Please call now.
Yes.
This is Whiskey Bravo 1, Echo, Mike, Echo, Dylan, Orbital, and Egg. On battery power, no traffic. Guys work for Western Mass, 440 this morning, all around.
Oh, yeah. Hi there. Hi there, Whiskey Bravo 1. Echo Mike. The net,
The net wishes to recognize the following stations: Whiskey Bravo 1, Echo, Mike, Echo, Dylan, and Ag 1. Good morning, Dylan, and thank you for checking in.
stations with traffic or not.
Stations with or without traffic, first letter suffix, India through Lima. Please call now.
This is Kilo, Papa 4, Juliet, Lima, Delta. Josue from Blanco.
Oh my god, no K1II today.
No traffic. Here is Kilo Charlie 1 India Kilo Alpha, Smitty in Southwick on battery power on the 440, area to Skywarn for Western Mass. Good morning. This is Kilo Charlie 1 Kilo Echo Zulu, Steve in Springfield, battery power on the 440 side. Good morning, Easy, and good morning to the net. No traffic.
Here is Kilo Charlie 1 India Zulu Charlie, Mike from Agawam. Battery power HD, Sky 1 and Aries for Western Mass on the 440.
Everybody's on the 440. Unless you're on the 2-day crossband.
The net wishes to recognize the following stations: Kilo Papa 4, Juliet, Lima Delta, Josue, and Ludlow. Kilo Charlie 1, India, Kilo Alpha, Smitty, and Southwick. Kilo Charlie 1, Kilo Echo Zulu, Steve, and Springfield. And Kilo Charlie 1, India, Zulu Charlie, Mike, and Ag 1. Good morning, everyone, and thank you for checking in. Stations with or without traffic, first letter suffix, Mike through Papa. Please call now.
Here is.
Here is Kilo Bravo 1, November Golf Hotel, Scott, Springfield, running commercial power. I hold no traffic. Good morning, Easy. Good morning, Net. The net wishes to recognize the following stations: Kilo Bravo 1, November Golf Hotel, Scott in Springfield. Good morning, Scott, and thank you for checking in.
Finally, a station I know.
With or without traffic, first letter suffix, Quebec through uniform. Please call now.
Finally, something with nothing heard.
Nothing heard. Stations with or without traffic. First letter suffix. Victor through Zulu. Please call now.
I don't know. Let me check.
The net wishes to recognize the following stations. Kilo Charlie 1, Whiskey, Juliet, Victor, Carol, and Belchertown. Good morning, Carol. Good to hear you back on the net. The radio sounds pretty good. There's a slight noise in the background, but very readable. Again, good morning, and thank you for checking in.
Hi there, Carol. Alpha.
Stations with or without traffic. First letter suffix. Alpha through Zulu. Please call now.
Here is Kilo Charlie 1 Oscar Victor Romeo. Dave in Southampton on Commercial Power on 440 side, affiliated with Western Mass Aries and Skywarn. Hold no traffic. Good morning, Easy, and good morning to the net.
This
What was that?
Kilo Bravo 1, Alpha Kilo Uniform, Gary in Greenfield on Commercial Power, with Western Mass Skywarn and DEC for Franklin and Hampshire counties. I'm on the 440 side and have no traffic. Good morning.
Hi there. Easy from Franklin, Hampshire County. That is no problem.
The net wishes to recognize the following stations. Kilo Charlie 1, Oscar Victor Romeo, Dave in Southampton. And Kilo Bravo 1, Alpha Kilo Uniform, Gary in Greenfield. Gary, I got you down as an official check-in. Good morning, everyone, and thank you for checking in.
Hi there. Net Control has one public service announcement, which is a PSA for short.
Net Control Whiskey 1, Alpha Echo Zulu with one announcement. The Mount Tom Amateur Repeater Association repeater system is open to all licensed amateurs to use and enjoy.
Ooh!
Consider supporting the repeater system by becoming an NTARA member. Your membership is very important. It keeps this repeater system on the air, not only for normal amateur radio use, but also for reliable communication during emergency situations and severe weather events. Are there any further check-ins for this net? Stations with or without traffic, first letter suffix, Alpha through Zulu, or late official check-ins. Please call now.
Good Sunday morning. Welcome to Western Mass News at 9 a.m. I'm Susan Goodman. Well, let's check in with First Alert meteorologist Brent.
Nothing heard. Are there any club announcements, upcoming local events, or any further business for this net before we close?
Kilo Charlie 1 and Kilo Alpha, cloud ahead announcements.
Net Control, Kilo Charlie 1, India, Zulu Alpha, please go with your club and net announcements.
Thank you, Net Control. Whiskey 1 Alpha Echo Zulu Easy and Holyoke.
Yeah, NFLHD.com. You can also visit NFLwebcast.com. That brings up all the red zone action. I'll show you what I can do here. I'll talk about my game previews right now. Yes, I do know everything. I have the wet zone action. So yes, I'm done with the Western Mass Emergency Net, but we're not done yet because there's a couple of other things I'd like to tell you about live on Cornerback News. And I'm like, this is whoa. Alright, we're live right now. And we're gonna now be talking about some of your latest news headlines and also the weather. Today's weather person for this today's weather person is our evening meteorologist. I'm going to record the outdoor list forecast for him. Today's morning meteorologist for the day today is, of course, the outdoor events forecaster, 22 Storm Team meteorologist Brian Rapids. He will be here coming up at 9:10 for your local weather forecast. And then we have Jill Girardi live again for today's Birdie Birdie. Yeah! And also, Mark Dixon has today's Science Sunday, joined not by our friends and colleagues at the Connecticut Science Center. We're going to get to that here in just a moment. But let's give you guys some of your Western Mass and Connecticut headlines. Starting off right now, a woman has been struck and has been killed by a car in State Street, Springfield. I have Quinnipiac pinpoint tracker showing you where that pedestrian was struck. It's also today the final Friday night, draws many crowds today at the Big E. There was nurses that celebrated a free. Now, get ready for this. Here comes the next round of tariffs. President Donald Trump around the new round of tariffs, including a 100% tariff on brand name just not manufactured in the U.S. That can affect me. Just Boyle's vacancy has been honored at 1,115K, which will show you in the outdoor events forecast. That's when I record that in a moment. Local veterans have visited DC for honor for a CT trip, and there's also some pros you can. There's one town in the city of Springfield. Let's look at some of the other stories right now. I'm not going to say any other stories from Connecticut. Here are the remaining top stories from Western Massachusetts. Now, Pittsfield's sewage. Pittsfield's sewer pipe replacement is going to begin. Nurses are going to be celebrating their free call launch. That's again, look at that. And a Pittsfield suspect has been charged with attempted armed robbery. Don't say that again. I want you to say that again. And there's also a black bear spotted in the city of Westfield. I haven't seen that before. I have not seen that before. Once again, want to mention this. We'll not have a 2-meter section today. It is just Pioneer Valley 440 section of the Western Mass Emergency Net. Let's look at some of the other top stories. Let's look right now at some of your local watering number. Brought to you by the Mass. I know. On the number scheme, it's 4417, and on the evening ones for the number schemes, it's 0536. Now remember, here we go with another round. Here comes Mass Catch. Now, the last time I did a morning update for winning lottery numbers, there was only one Mass Catch. Well, now they expanded Mass Catch to now include the midday drawing. So here are your midday numbers for Mass Catch. It's 2, 4, 9, 10, and 32. The evening one's a little bit bigger though. It's 3, 17, 19, 27, and 34. The next drawing for both the number scheme and the Mass Catch is today at 2. Let's look now on the Monkey for Live. So that's today at 10:38. Winning numbers for Saturday are 4, 7, 8, 30, and 48. Yesterday's numbers from Powerball are 10, 16, 42, 61, Powerball 4, and tomorrow we'll have an estimated jackpot of $160 million. No winners yesterday on the Powerball. Let's go to the Mega Bucks here. We have 3, 11, 23, 28, 30, and 44. Alright. That was your Massachusetts watering numbers. We're not done yet though. There are additional numbers coming in. This time no, it's not for Massachusetts, but instead it's for the Connecticut watering numbers. So here are your numbers for the Cash 5 for kicker. It's 3, 7, 23, 34, and 35. I pray for you. The volleyball for Saturday's daytime numbers are 4, 3, 5, with the with the wild ball 5. And my nighttime is 835, and the power and the wild ball is 9. Now it has changed the first number only on the between the daytime and nighttime. The daytime's first number was 4. Nighttime's number was 8. Wow. Daytime numbers for the paint wild ball is 4809, and then the wild ball was free. The nighttime draw is 1141. There's so many ones in that nighttime drawing. The wild ball is 8. What a great numbers. What a great amount of numbers right now. Alright. Let's look at some of the other numbers coming in from the news. I'm excited for this. Get ready. It is time right now for today's sport. Look at some of the. Look at some games that we're playing today. Today we're having the first game of an NFL game in Dublin, Ireland. Playing a game in Dublin is so harsh. It's gonna be the Vikings and the Steelers. That's today at 9:30 a.m. on NFL Network. Visit NFL Network and NFL.com for the latest details. Alright, the next round. Alright, let's look at some of the other games. Also today we're rooting for the Patriots. They are playing at 1 o'clock. They're facing off against the Carolina Panthers. Both of them have gone slimed on NFL Slime Time. Both mascots, both Pat the Patriot and the Carolina Panthers, which I don't know the name of, got slimed. Pat was on number 2 and the Carolina one was on week 3. Today on Sunday Night Football, it's the Packers and the Cowboys. And for tomorrow's Monday Night Football, it's the Jets and the Dolphins and the Big Old Broncos. I think that the Panthers. Let me just say this. I'm rooting for a tight one. So I'm guessing that the Patriots should win. I would also root. However, I have a 10% chance of having the Panthers win. If that 10% wins, I'm just waiting. But the Patriots have a 90% chance of winning. The Panthers have a 10%. So that's that. Coming up next, let's look at some other stories right now. Alright, we're going to show you some new videos right now. And then I'm going to leave you with another look at your forecast with meteorologist Brian Rappis. That's coming up in a moment. But let's show you some other ones. Oh my god, this is the tops for everybody. Brian telling you at 11 a.m. 74, 1 o'clock 80 degrees. By the way, there's a lot of outdoor events forecasts. I'll show you coming up in a moment. Speaking of new videos, let me show you those. I have a new video. I have a couple of morning updates and also the N1RX and then Friday Night Fantasy and football. Get ready for that. We'll have Friday Night Fantasy first and then Friday Night Football. We're going to have that live. No, not live. I'm not going to do that because of copyright issues, but I'm going to keep that in mind. Alright, we're going to now be taking a quick break, and then we're going to end this morning update with another look at your forecast with meteorologist Brian Rappis. I took a pee out your ear and I peed off camera so that you don't spoil me. Anyways, let's get you to the forecast. Last time for today, let's look at today's forecast sponsored by WWLP. Don't find that obviously a thing. when the fork tools don't work. And now, Whiskey 1 Alpha Echo Zulu clear. According to me, Mom. Which, now I took the forecast. It is sponsored by Meteorology by my person. Here is an of Brian doing the morning forecast. Good morning, Brian.
Of haze. You know, for late September, this is going to be a relatively humid day. Our dew points are going to be in the 60s. In fact, they're in the 60s right now. So that's just enough to make it a little bit sweaty. So be ready for that as you move through the day. Otherwise, we've got sunshine on the way in here for today and warm. A high in the low 80s today, upper 70s Monday and Tuesday, and dry weather prevails. In fact, we came very close to some rain overnight, and now it's long gone, and you can see the clearing commencing over the valley. In fact, in many places, we're already into 100% blue sky. Like I said, there are still some areas of fog that are kind of hanging on. Give that another hour or two, and that fog will lift out. And this weather to our west and northwest is going to be our best friend for the next several days. We keep the dry weather in the valley potentially through the end of the week and even into the weekend. Here's our 22 News Storm Team Skycast. So 10 o'clock this morning, sunshine, fog evaporating, noontime sunshine. We expect a light breeze from the west-southwest today. It'll be a warm breeze. Temperatures low 80s here at 3 o'clock and sunshine. A few scattered clouds as the sun sets in a mostly clear evening. Here's 10 o'clock tonight. Mostly clear overnight, but another round of patchy fog developing. You don't see that on the Skycast, but we are expecting some areas of fog at sunrise tomorrow. 7 a.m., temperatures in the 50s, and another pretty good day. Expect a little bit more in the way of clouds here tomorrow. Sunshine in the morning, and then by noontime, partly sunny and a partly sunny afternoon for tomorrow. Here's our 22 News Storm Team forecast for tonight. For today, becoming mostly sunny, a high of 80 to 84. And tonight, mostly clear with patchy fog overnight, a low of 48 to 54. Tomorrow, fair weather day, but a few more clouds. We'll call it a mixture of sunshine and clouds tomorrow, a high of 76 to 80. Bright weather continues here right into next weekend. Sunshine mild today, a low 80s. 78 a sun cloud mix tomorrow. 78 mostly sunny on Tuesday. And then we cool down in a big way. We go from 78 on Tuesday to a high of 65 on Wednesday, 63 on Thursday. And notice low temperatures Thursday and Friday morning have a pretty good chance of getting into the 30s. Back up to 70 for the high temp on Friday, and then mostly sunny 74 a week from today. We will continue to track temperatures with our 22 News Storm Team temperature cast on 22 News at 9:30 a.m. Anytime you need us today, we're ready for you on your mobile device. Just download the 22 News app.
Wow. You know your morning routine. Thank you so much, Brian. And this forecast is not sponsored by anything, but it's sponsored by Burrito. Burrito.com. That's how it's not sponsored. Anyways, what?
Either Charlie.
If you're then it's gonna be difficult. I'm gonna be saying, yeah, go watch the Patriots game. Go watch every game. Well, and you can watch stream NFL games on NFLHD.com or NFLwebcast.com. We'll see you at 9. We'll see you coming up later in the day. We'll see you tomorrow probably for live coverage.
Hello.